today and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. The guard set is Giddey and White. Buzelis out there with Vucevic, and it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Now Giddey. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Outside, Williams. No good with the triple. Now, here's Anunoby. Brunson kicks to Towns. Anunoby passes to Hart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic. So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
Take a break.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. And he sinks the second. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And how about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw drops for Buzelis. And Greg, for Buzelis, basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Well, you have to appreciate how selfless Towns is. If you get wide open, he'll reward you.
Here's White. It's rebounded by Towns.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Anunoby kicks to Towns. Bridges against Williams. Lets it go from the wing, and it's good off the back rim and in.
A capable shooter from all 3 levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Brunson. And again, no good by Chicago.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Williams against Brunson. 6 to shoot, and again it's New York.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Let's quickly check in on the season's top rookie rebounders so far. Buzelis is second.
And, you know, rebounding was a skill that I thought would translate to the NBA for him. We knew he could board with the best of them, and he has not disappointed.
And here is Giddey. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Now here's Towns. 7-point differential. Here's Brunson. Rebound by the Bulls. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, and you hate to lose the kind of game where it just seems like it gets away from you. They played good basketball for most of it, but then just collapsed and opened that door for the comeback.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Buzelis. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Will it go? And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being
Billy,
fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer, back-to-back national titles in college, and then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
On defense, New York. Vucevic the pass to Williams. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Shoots over Towns.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Anunoby outside. Towns a screen on Williams. Here's Anunoby. New York, no good that time either. Bulls trail by 6. Outside Williams. Inside, Towns with the steal. Down low. It's stolen by Buzelis. And Williams, here we go. Count that bucket.
And you can see the passing ability at his size. Buzelis is all for getting it to his open teammate.
The Knicks leading by 4. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Shoots. New York, no good that time either.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Right on the bucket.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Now, here's Hart. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Pass to Towns. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Well, with his mechanics and size, when Towns spots up, it's tough to disrupt his shot.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Josh Giddey.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Outside, White. Pass to Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Back to White. Over Hart. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And White understands his role on this team. They look to him to drain that jumper.
Hey, Greg, Coby White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Giddey kicks to Williams. Back to Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game. Brunson the pass to Robinson. New York moving the ball around. Here's Towns. It's blocked.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Miles McBride's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for the Bulls. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And White kicks to Williams. Giddey against Brunson. Giddey, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
To the middle. Anunoby, no good.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Smith dishes to Williams. Over Hart. No good off the front iron.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Giddey against Anunoby. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. The free throw drops for Buzelis.
A really talented youngster. Matas Buzelis comes from Lithuania, and they have a very rich basketball history there, and he's hoping to add to it.
And New York making a change here. Achua's checked in, and then for Chicago, Kevin Huerter. He's checked in for Patrick Williams. Dosunmu comes in for White, and Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. That one misses. The Knicks with the lead. Achua, the pass to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Outside, Jones. Here's Buzelis. 8 points for him. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
First one falls for him. And McBride drops them both. Bulls trail by 3. Buzelis with the ball. He's got 10. And he drives in. Robinson with the block. And he gets it back. Shot clock at 6. Buzelis sets a screen for Jones. It's rebounded by New York. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Pass to Buzelis. Herter on the wing, defended by Hart. There's a screen. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Jones. He really had an off game against the Cavaliers. Never got into his rhythm.
Yeah, Trey Jones can be lightning quick. He saw a gap and drove right in.
Now McBride. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Yes, that goes in. Here's Jones.
Next lead, 23-18.
Pass to Buzelis. To the inside, Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Well, you don't see many guys with Buzelis' length run the pick and roll. His potential is unreal.
Brunson scanning the floor. 1:27 left in the first. Well, every team goes into the draft looking for finishers like these. Here are the most efficient scorers among this year's rookie class. Matas Buzelis, third.
He's scoring and finishing at a very high level. I mean, playing within himself offensively and being very discerning with his shot selection.
Free throw good, McBride. And McBride drops them both. Here's Buzelis. 10 points for him. We've got 1:13 left here in the opening quarter. Basket, good.
Well, he obviously came in ready to play, already hitting 4 of his first 5 shots.
Here's McBride, defended by Dosunmu. And it's Robinson with the jam.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Pass to Jones. Here's Buzelis. He's got 12. To the paint. Stolen by Robinson. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hart with it. 6 to shoot. And the 3 off target.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Buzelis with the ball. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. Nailed from three-point land. Buzelis has got 15 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Knicks lead by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New York.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Lonzo Ball out there with Dosunmu. And it's Huerter in at the 3 spot. Now here's Vucevic. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Achua.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. And the Knicks with possession here. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
First free throw is good. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Now here's Brunson. He had 22 points in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. They double him with Vucevic. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Left side, Williams. To the middle. Dosunmu, the pass to Ball. Huerter kicks to Ball. Here's the 3. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Drills the three-pointer.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's coming off a 25-point game against Cleveland.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line. They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to McBride. Bridges outside. Launches it. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Dosunmu. The Knicks pull it in. Towns at the elbow. Sweet move. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yes, such a strong player. Even the foul can't throw Towns off completely.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
OG Anunoby's checked in for the Knicks. Josh Giddey's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Dosunmu. The free throw drops for Towns.
Well, since being selected first overall back in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been such an incredible force for his career, averaging a double-double, someone you can build around.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. A break. Here's a collection of the shooting guards that have made an impact with their passing this season. The leading assist men among two guards. Kobe White, third.
And what that group has a great understanding of is the importance of ball movement. I mean, they can all create their own shot, but their superb ability to set up teammates really stands out.
And to have a shooting guard who's also a high-level playmaker, it makes your team a heck of a lot harder to deal with defensively.
Second team foul.
Outside Williams. Vucevic a screen on Anunoby.
And haven't really been that sharp from beyond the arc. And they're only getting worse as we get closer to halftime.
Bridges misses. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Vucevic. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Bridges against Giddey. Hey, Gregson's getting traded in 2023. Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
And there's the call on Miles McBride.
13.
That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Vucevic. He's coming off a 25-point game against Cleveland.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts. Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson for the three. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. Inside. Here's Towns. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's Giddey in the corner. Back to Vucevic. Anunoby against Williams. 4 on the shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And you were just talking about this, Coach. Patrick Williams, a guy with loads of potential.
Yeah, Kevin, he's had to deal with a lot of injuries here early in his career. Sometimes he tends to disappear in games, but when he's got it going, this guy has a chance to be a really good 3-and-D player.
It's going to be fun to see where he takes his game. That's good from Williams. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Here's Anunoby. Good, and his assist goes to Towns. 8 points for OG Anunoby.
Well, look, Towns is not just a scorer. He's a willing and capable playmaker as well.
Now here's Giddey. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland.
Yeah, and he also put in major work on the boards. Just an all-around dominant performance.
And the Bulls with another miss. The Knicks leading by 3. Bridges passes to Anunoby. That miss is his 4th this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. And here is Giddey. Hasn't made one yet. And White kicks to Williams. They get it again. Giddey finds ball. He takes it in. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
You just can't allow ball to get comfortable when he's penetrating inside. He does a great job of using his size and those hesitation moves to draw fouls.
The first one falls. So for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Josh Hart in for Jalen Brunson. Smith checked in for Chicago. Booz Ellis comes in for Patrick Williams. And so he hits both. New York's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Pass to Robinson. Now Bridges. It's rebounded by Giddey. Right side, White. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 4 assists in the game. New York trailing. Now McBride. 8 points for him. Pass to Robinson. Here's Hart. Lets the 3 fly. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here is Smith. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland. The shot by Booz Ellis, no good. Knicks have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's Robinson, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. And now a 3-point New York lead.
45-42.
Giddey, the pass to Smith. Outside, White. Smith with a screen on Hart. White with it. He's picked up by Anunoby.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
You know, Stan, it is great to see Coby White put it all together.
It sure is, Kevin. This guy hung in there with a great attitude, even when he wasn't playing as much as he wanted to. He's still growing as a player, knocking down shots. His confidence is sky high. His approach will take him a long way.
I got to believe as a coach that is incredibly satisfying to have that kind of play.
Yeah, it really is when you have a guy like that and he just keeps getting better.
Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. That's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Achua, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Trailing by 2. Down low. And the dunk by Robinson.
Nice job by Bridges. Doesn't always get enough credit for his playmaking.
Bulls have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Pass to White. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Achua finds McBride. And here is Bridges from past the arc. Rebound by Smith.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Pass to Buzelis. Now here is Smith. Here's White. Giddey with it. 5 on the clock. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Giddey's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
Bridges outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Buzelis, and then Buzelis with the dunk.
And Buzelis is in a rhythm now. He's playing to his strengths and taking what is offered from the defense.
Pass to McBride. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Coby White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Bridges shot. Good.
At one time, Bridges developed the floater to complement the rest of his arsenal.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Jones. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Giddey, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Bridges outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bridges has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
Giddey, no one around him. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Giddey's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Bulls. Here's McBride, defended by Jones. McBride's shot is off.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Giddey. He has 6. And it's off from 3-point range. Robinson against Smith. Robinson dishes to Bridges. For 3. The 3-pointer is right on target. Bridges has got 15. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
From about 19 feet. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Knicks. He delivered 9 points from 3-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
You talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation. That allows them to play matchups.
So why aren't they ahead in this game? And I'll tell you why. The starters have to do more.
And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
You never know how long it will take for a rookie to adjust to the NBA game. But these guys have figured it out quickly.
Yeah, it's been a smooth start to the season for them. Look, we all know there are going to be bumps in the road as the other teams adjust. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Manas Buzelis.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And so here is Chicago. Achua is out there with Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. New York shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Nikola Vucevic. He's around 18 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. Pass to White. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
Achua, he's checked in for New York. Outside Williams. Pass to Buzelis. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Achua. And there's Buzelis on the assist by Williams.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Brunson kicks to Achua. And here is Bridges. It counts, and the foul. That one on Vucevic.
And so determined. Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in. Now to the line.
The Knicks have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Mikal Bridges at the line. One shot.
And that one falls for Bridges.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Pass to Buzelis. Now Vucevic. Outside White. From downtown. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hart the pass to Achua. To the left wing. Towns against Vucevic. Towns dishes to Bridges. Offline with his 3. Chicago trailing here. Here's Buzelis. He's got 24. White, good.
Well, there you see the skill of White, able to float the ball into the basket.
Runs in the pass to Towns. It's stolen by Buzelis. Williams inside. Brunson covering. Comes up empty down low. Pass to Bridges. And here is Achua. From deep, Brunson. Rebound by the Bulls. Buzelis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Giddey. Covered by Achua. Vucevic dishes to Williams. Over in the corner, White. 5 to shoot. Back to Williams. Takes the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got 9.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pass to Achua. Now here's Towns. Traps in the tray. 8 points for him.
Well, that's the thing about Towns. You hit a 3, and it's the big man who gets revenge on the other end.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Chicago making some changes. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Buzelis. Dosunmu comes in for Kobe White. And Ball subbed in for Josh Giddey. And here are the Bulls now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Vucevic finds ball. Over in the corner, Williams. And the Bulls with another miss. For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
For New York, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Outside, ball. Pass to Dosunmu. Vucevic is screen on Hart. Steps back. Here's Dosunmu. And he banks in the layup. Dosunmu's got 6. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Friday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
And for their matchup with Detroit, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Pass to Vucevic. At the top of the key, Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Williams has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Bulls. Knicks trail by 3. Bridges with it. He's got 18. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Knicks, third best record here in the early going. And, of course, there's the Bulls, and they're down 4 spots from them.
And I think for the Knicks, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Achua kicks to Brunson. Bounce pass from Bridges. Here's Towns. Out to Bridges. They get the rebound. Pass to Hart. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Bulls leading by 3. And there's the drive. Dosunmu. Williams passes to Herter. Dosunmu with it. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Achua's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Tipped away and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Having an efficient 3-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. Number 1, the Knicks.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Smith checked in for the Bulls. Chicago's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Screen by Smith. Drives to the hoop. Dosunmu's shot is off. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. To the right side. Now here's Brunson. He's got 10. Shoots over Dosunmu, and it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Brunson.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Smith's got his second bucket of the game to go. The Knicks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists tonight.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Ball, a screen on Hart. On the wing, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Bridges for 3. Ball with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Back to Brunson. To the middle. And Towns throws it down.
Well, Towns gives you some interesting options in the two-man game. He can both pick and roll and pick and pop.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. A different look for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Bridges. And Miles McBride subbed in for Josh Hart. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Jones checked in for Ball. And Towns no good on that one.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Smith with a screen on Anunoby. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
For New York, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Towns, the screen. Anunoby against Herter, and he can't jam it through. Inside, here's Jones, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, defensively, you have to be careful about fouling Jones. He's a high percentage free throw shooter.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
First free throw is good.
A former second-round pick, Jones has worked hard to carve out a role in this league, and he continues to look to improve.
And he can't hit the second. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to talk to his guys. Knicks making a change here. Bridges checks in. Knicks trail by 3. Runs in the pass to Towns. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
5th team foul. Karl Anthony Towns at the line. 1 shot.
The free throw drops for Towns. The Bulls have gone 8 of 16 in the 3rd quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Now here's Dosunmu, defended by McBride.
And with a break here, let's look at the stats for Mikal Bridges. Averaging about 23 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. Both free throws good from Dosunmu. Here's Brunson. 12 points for him. Bridges outside. Towns up top, defended by Jones. Lets it go from 14. It's not going to go for him.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And it's blocked by Brunson. Now McBride. He's got 10. Lobbed up there for Robinson. It's stolen by Smith. The 3. Chicago with a new 14. Outside, Jones. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Jones has got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls. Bridges outside. Towns for 3. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. At the elbow, Jones. The kick out to Williams. Smith on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And the Bulls, another 3.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Bridges against Herter. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Bridges.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
Pass to Dosunmu. To the paint. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. 9 points for Smith.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancers.
He's checked in for Miles McBride. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Josh Giddey's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Kobe White in for Dosunmu. And here are the Knicks now. 8-point game. Pass to Robinson. And then Robinson slams it in.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Knicks.
Team is over the limit. Mitchell Robinson at the line. 1 shot.
Free throw good. Robinson. Bulls leading by 5. And here's Jones. He's got 6. Vucevic setting the pick for White. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight. New York moving it around. Pass to Robinson. Brunson outside. Clock at 4. For 3, Bridges. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Over Robinson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Vucevic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Bulls on top, leading by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. Jones is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic. And it's Buzelis in at the 4.
1 made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Jones for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Bridges. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Robinson a screen on Giddey. Bridges misses. The Bulls leading by 4. Pass to Jones. Now White, defended by Hart. Vucevic down low. Robinson on him. And it's Vucevic missing. Knicks have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. To the inside. And Anunoby slams it in.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Now here's White. Outside, Jones. Stolen by Robinson. Pass to Brunson. Robinson a screen on Vucevic. Anunoby outside. It's stolen by Vucevic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 4.
2 physical points from Vucevic. He enjoys bumping down low.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Back to Giddey. Out to the wing. Buzelis, no one around him. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Oh, smart pass there, setting up Buzelis in a position to cash in.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Anunoby. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Vucevic setting the pick for Buzelis. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
The way Buzelis can space the floor really makes it tough on the opposition.
Hart the pass to Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Oh, that's blocked. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And the Knicks making a change here. Towns is checked in. And the Bulls making a change also. Kevin Huerter, he is checked in for Jones. Brunson against Giddey. From 11 feet away. Brunson with another miss. The Bulls leading by 4. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And he slams it down right on top of Karl-Anthony Towns.
Can't be too surprised by this. Vucevic got the room, and he went to work.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For New York, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Brunson against Giddey. And it's Chicago with the rebound. White's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Now here's Brunson. Bridges for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Giddey. Now Buzelis. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Vucevic. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Anunoby finds Brunson. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half. The Bulls leading by 6. Pass to Buzelis. Huerter setting the pick for Buzelis. Top of the key jumper, no good. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Here's Brunson. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Towns down low. Giddey defending. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Williams comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Dosunmu in for Kobe White. Over to the left wing. Pass to Giddey from outside the arc. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Towns, the pass to Brunson. Hart, wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good. Chicago leading by 4. Stolen by Brunson. Over Williams. Chicago grabs the miss. Dosunmu with it. There's the 3. Second chance shot, and right through it goes. And the Bulls lead by 6.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
Now, here's Anunoby. New York, no good that time either. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Anunoby. Towns kicks to Hart. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 4 assists in the game.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 5. Poked away.
Well, he is desperately trying to get something going, but this has not been his night. They need to consider making an adjustment.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Buzelis, following the score by New York. Back to Giddey. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. The fader. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Brunson against Giddey. Bridges outside. The kick out to Towns. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Chicago's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Now, here's Hart. Back to Brunson. Three on 3. Here's Buzelis. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
This kid, Buzelis, loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments.
Now here's Brunson, and Hart has it in the corner. And the Knicks miss again. The Bulls leading by 5.
Well, defending Vucevic, it's rough and tumble.
PJ Tucker, who's checked in for OG Anunoby. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Timeout for the Bulls. Looks like it's time to get hyped, Knicks fans. Here they are, your Knicks 7-man squad. Get down and let him hear it. 1,000 Sexton gets t-shirts on their way. Let me hear you.
us now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Brunson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
At the line, 2 shots.
The first one falls. So he gets them both.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Pass to Buzelis. And here's Vucevic. Dosunmu with it. Defended by Hart. Clock at 6. Williams for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's Towns. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Bulls shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Pass to Dosunmu. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Achua, he's checked in for New York. Knicks trail by 8. Pass to Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. 17 points for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Excellent work by Towns, refusing to let the contact throw him off balance.
6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
104 left to play here in the fourth. Now here's Dosunmu. Pass to Giddey. Crafty move. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Towns.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
Josh Giddey at the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. And both free throws good for Giddey. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
TSN on the screen as you select the next move. Let's go.
.50 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Brunson. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 13-4 run. Giddey finds Dosunmu. Williams a screen on Bridges. Giddey the open look. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Now here's Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Nick, how did you guys get this win tonight?
We were really good on defense, and then once we get stops, we're very good on offense. We got some easy ones. We just kept grinding, We never let it back in the game, and it felt good to get this one tonight.
Great performance by you guys, Nick. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Matas Buzelis.